Hello, everyone, and welcome to The Long Dark. I'm KirkSteven, and welcome back to Stalker. And with this episode, we have a bunch of things to talk about. So I will start off here. This is the start page for Stalker, and this way everybody can see that we're adding things in. So this is asking me if I want to add the cougar, which we will. We will add the cougar. And then the other stuff will automatically kick in, the trader and what have you. So, what a time to be at BlackRock now. We got the ballistics vest. So where are we at? What do we got going on? It is almost morning. We should probably sleep just a little bit longer. Oh, we don't have our sleeping bag with us. I forgot about that. Okay. We'll take our moose meat with us. And in the last episode, we got to come in here and play around with making bullets, which for me, that was the first time I'd actually got to do that. It's not our lantern. It's like, you see a lantern over here. Ooh. Turned around too fast. All right, let's just store that over here. We don't need the stump remover with us. We'll leave it here for future bullet making, which we did get to do a few bullets, but we're going to need some more batteries and stuff and work on that some more. Oh. Or rabbits are dying outside. Hang on, this says search. What is in here? T-shirt. All right, no importance. Okay, let's work our way back over to our sleeping arrangements and catch a nap. Now, the other thing that has taken effect here is the wildlife refresh. And so everything's anew when it comes to where we find wolves and other things. Like, there's a moose right there. Wow. I just saw that. It's hard to see in the snow, but is right there. Wow, we kill that moose and we'll be set for a long time. Do I have the rifle on me? We do have the rifle on us. Let's reload said rifle and take advantage of the situation. That's funny. Okay, so my thoughts of making this into a little refuge with the safe house rebuilding, not going to happen. This is not safe house rebuildable, so just as well. We're going to have so much moose meat if we take this dude out. We just have to be careful. We're not in the most... Although, this makes this really easy just to back up into the room. Yeah, that made him mad. It's so hard to see him in the snow. How odd is that? We just killed one out there on the ice. So this is just a gift from Hinterland. Okay. See if we can sneak up on him. Can't see it all with the snow. We got little to no protection. We're gonna have to play. Oh, let's get close to this car just in case. No, he's not facing us. This isn't like real life at all. I mean, you know, like I always hunt behind the car. Oh, new noises too. Okay. Well, this is eventful and different, but we'll take it. Blackrock is going to be very well laid out for us. We have any firewood though? We have one piece of coal. Okay. We need to go back and pick up our brass. Got excited. Ran off without it. And we were just making ammo. There should be one over here too, by the doorway. Then we need to find some wood so we can go cut that thing up. Where did I shoot him at? I shoot him in the doorway? Or was I further out here? I don't even remember now. It's been like 5 seconds. I've forgotten. Alright, we'll look for it. It's funny. I was all talking about doing this as a safe house, so you can't do anything in here. That's too funny. Just as well. Here, brass. Yeah. Alright, let's go over here and see if we can find some crates to break down there. We need a couple hours for the fire. I always need to drink water too. And make water. That looked like the last of our water. Okay, so we could safe house this. If necessary. I really don't want to drag the meat all over the place. And I mean, it really doesn't matter where we have a base. But there's nothing to break down here for wood. Bummer. Oh, here we go. Here's a crate. Yeah, just use the hatchet. Oh, look at you. All hanging out over here. You're all excited because I smell good. Yeah, and the weather's changing. We got to take advantage of this. Let me go over here to this opening and see if there's any kind of firewood available over here. That was just a pure gift there. Oh, here we go. Flare shell. That might do us. Alright, well, let's start. Oh, and there's some sticks over here, too. Let's grab this. I was going to say, let's just, if we're going to use the accelerant, let's just start a fire. There we go. Keep some in reserve. think we're just going to quarter this moosey up here. Now, I would say under normal circumstances, that was weird. I was still looking at his face. Okay. I'll have to check that out in the video. It's like his face was right there. And then all of a sudden he turned into pieces. Alright, so let's drop those right now. Well, that worked out. The fire lasted just long enough to get that done. Well, it's a shame we can't do safe house customization over here. I don't necessarily think I want to go in there any further. But we'll at least get this moose hide dropped in here. The other thing is, too, I thought we had another moose hide in here. Interesting. Wonder if we lost our other moose. Interesting. It's a load screen here. Oh, look. Okay. Here's all our stuff. There. Need two. And I don't think we need the tinder at all. Yeah, fire starting. Yeah, we do. Okay. We'll just tuck this over here. Now, if you haven't played the DLC and you're looking to stay away from spoilers and stuff, I can't say that I'm going to avoid some of the things that are part of this update. The one thing I will tell you that the building this into a safe house area is not on the cards. We can't do it. There would be a character up in the corner who used the Y button for the keyboard. And we'd be able to do the safe house customization. But I do think... I almost want to say we lost a moose hide out of this. Gonna double check. That might be something to consider, is making the sleds. We got a lot of that. We need just batteries, don't we? Oops. Yeah, here's the new menu for safe house. Let's put the flare in there. Okay. And need to be careful about staying armed. See, now the wolf that's normally in this courtyard seems to be gone. But... And I'll have to go back to the video. I could have sworn because we had killed that other moose that we had a moose hide. So we may have lost that for some reason. Oops, that's carrying too much. Got overzealous. Yeah, you can't carry that much. What else are we carrying? Oh, we got all the rifles and stuff. All right. Okay. We'll take this a little bit at a time. Maybe I'll put down the rifle and a few other things we can carry more. But now might be a good idea to figure out where we want to set up a base here, because At first, I was just going to leave everything here and just maybe spruce up this little place to be kind of a little base, but we can't do that. And I think we lost a moose hide over the refresh, which it is what it is. I'm not worried about it. It's not like it's do or die. And it would make sense if they you know, respawn the moose for us. We got our hide back, and we actually got more meat out of the deal, so no complaints. But I thought we had like guts and other stuff in here. It's like there's a cured gut there. So thought we had some more goodies floating around. See, and we've got almost, what does it take to make, you need 4. What does it take to make the sled? Don't know that we're going to be able to make it very quickly. Yeah, 4 maple. Okay. 4 maple saplings. We've got 2.5. So that's not going to work out very quickly here. All right, so we don't need, let's make a pile of we don't need for the moment. So we can set that down. These 2 items. Drop that. Put that in there. I think we'll keep the noisemaker. We'll need to pull that food out. Okay. Let's go grab what we can grab. So that space is almost like a cave. It's indoors. You do slow down when you walk in there. But it's not an interior space that you can edit, so. I see you, stomach. I'm not taking care of you. I lose well fed at this point. You know what? Drink that tea for right now. We need to make water. Let's just take these so we can walk fast enough. So at this point, we're going to be stinky regardless because we take the cooked meat, the not cooked meat, and we're going to have to walk back and forth. So I think what we do is we figure out where we're going to go. I think we need to harvest this before we lose it. So let's go grab it all. We'll harvest it just inside the door. And then we'll go looking for a home here. And with the relocation of the Timberwolves, we do... Oh, good Lord. There's that many. Here, drop that. Let's take 3. So with the wildlife refresh, Timberwolves now spawn in different places, and they spawn kind of like the moose, I think would be the good way to explain it, in that you can find them in Mystery Lake sometimes. You can find them at this location sometimes. In Bleak Inlet, there's fewer, but they're, you know, you will get other things besides the Timberwolves. So it's going to make areas that were kind of frustrating because they were Timberwolf heavy a little less heavy, but it is going to add Timberwolves to more areas. So once again, the day is planning us. I was going to try and see if we couldn't rework this little guard shack into a nice little, like a hunker down spot, but because it's not safe house appropriate. Actually, I should have just held on to those. All right, let's go inside here. let's just harvest all this up. We're not even going to get crazy about all this. Oh, well, let's go get a knife and then harvest all this up. I'm going to have to sharpen this. Harvest. 25 minutes is much better than an hour and a half. At least in my book. Oh, that's right. This is the new add-on too. We've got animal fat now. So when we do this harvesting of like deer and bear and moose, I think you can get it with the big cat and the wolves. I don't think you can get it on rabbits or ptarmigans, but anything bigger than the stone throwers, you can get this animal fat, and you can render the animal fat down and make tallow or cooking oil, essentially, or a type of lard. So let's take these out this way. And we've got our section for raw, right? Okay, so let's just continue the raw. Sorry, muting the phone. One of the things I forgot to do before we started recording. Turn off all devices. All right, and then over here by this campfire, we will drop that. Now, not that I've experienced it myself. You know what we should do too? Now I think about it here. Let's do this. We need water. Oh, use the torch you just lit. That would be nice. Should have enough fire. Making materials to do some water at least. Okay. Add fuel. Thank you. Yeah, just get us two. No. Pick that up. Pick that up. We forgot our pot. Water. Go. Should be fine. Should be able to harvest two of these while we're doing water. And okay, how are we doing? 27 minutes till boiled. This we could do one more. Harvest. Now today is Friday, December 13th, 2024, and the DLC came out basically on the 2nd, I think it was. And there's been one hot fix so far. And Monday the 16th, there is supposed to be another hot fix. That just might work. And so, not going to record more than one episode for this weekend. Normally, like when I get a weekend to record, I'll do like 3 or 4 episodes. But I want to kind of slow down just a bit and allow these updates to kick in because I know it changes enough with the hot fixes. So I think that's why let's get all this meat harvested, and then maybe we just kind of go wandering about and figure out where a good place to set up shop is, because obviously this isn't going to work. So we'll spend the rest of this day getting all this stuff harvested, and we'll get ourselves into a place where we're ready to move, and then we'll have to figure out from that point where we're going. All right, fire's out. So needless to say, as far as BlackRock goes, food is not an issue. Now, one of the big questions that I'm not certain how to answer at this point is, where do we go from here? And a lot of that has to do with the fact that one of the items that I would like to get my hands on is the woodworking tools, which is part of the safe house customization. And that's the ability to make a woodworking bench and also make furniture. And one of those pieces of furniture is a curing box. So we'd be able to take something like this big moose, and put it in a curing box with a bunch of salt, which is another add-on where you can actually mine salt. You can also trade for salt with the trader. And, of course, you can collect salt that's out in the world. But I guess the curing box is to, preserve the meat for longer periods of time, which would be an interesting thing to try and stuff. The big hang up with the tools, though, is there's only 3 locations in where they spawn, and I think one of them is in Zone of Contamination, and one of them is in Bleak Inlet, and the last one is in Ash Canyon. So I'm almost wondering if we shouldn't back up, go to Ash Canyon, go get those tools when we're ready to leave BlackRock. I was going to go through Keeper's Pass and on to Pleasant Valley, but the farmhouse would be a wonderful place to set up shop in Pleasant Valley, and to be able to make some specialty items for that location would be great. Also would like to, set up shop in a lot of the different places. I've been watching how Jetwires does her little thing where she sets up bases everywhere. I think I talked about this the other day when we were waiting to get in the thing, that I was kind of stealing that idea from her, that we need to set up shop. And so this episode's about trying to find a place to set up shop. But it would also be nice to get those tools so that we can make curing boxes and some of the important things. I also like to go to the far territories and do the tails, and we need to do the trader, and there are so many things to do. And now we've got tons and tons and tons of things to record and to talk about, and It's going to be fun. Going to be fun. So I think what we need to do, let's just pick all our stuff up here. And I don't want to drag this with me just yet. I don't know if we're going to be able to... Oh, we kept all the... I think we lost the... I really think we lost the pelt because all the guts are still there, which is funny. Okay, so let's see if we can drop this over here. And then I'll see if I can get the sleeping bag to take up over by the door. And apparently you can eat the fat too. Gives you calories. But it's also kind of like eating raw meat. So you have risk involved in that. Have smaller pieces. There we go. Not that it matters. I mean, we can take whatever. Fill up her gas tank. Alright. And we lay down. Where's our sleeping bag? Did we lose our sleeping bag? Did we put it in here? Don't tell me we lost the sleeping bag. It's got to be over there. Let's go back over here and look. I don't remember seeing it, though. I remember looking. I was even thinking about taking another nap and then force myself to come over here. Murdoch, have you lost another sleeping bag? Yeah. It's not over. I didn't think I saw one. That has a t-shirt in it. Did we leave that thing behind somewhere else? Oh my gosh, we're just horrible with sleeping bags. Well, heck, we're going to have to find a place to sleep now. Hello. Can we shoot you through? Sort of. We can scare you because of the loud noise. So, well, you know what? We've become absolutely exhausted here. Bolster that, please. We're warm in here. Let's sleep for 2 hours. Ooh. That was a neat sound. Some kind of compressor coming on. Cool. Alright. Let's go back to our little hovel. Put your gun out, silly. Okay, lost and found box is gone. So, okay, it wasn't in there. We did clear that out. We haven't been anywhere, though. We had a bed to sleep in over there. When we were inside the prison. Okay. No. To the teeth. Collect all 7 expansion. Yeah. That is a current bug that is going on. I noticed, like, I was watching one of Zach's videos, and he was talking, and he got the achievement for all the flasks, and he started laughing because he only had like 3 of the 7, or what have you. We haven't obtained that achievement either. So, well, here's another excuse to go to Ash Canyon, because we have a perfectly good bedroll sitting in a cave, and the tools are up at Miner's Folly. So, this may have just set things up for us. Not that I was really like wanting to go back to Ash Canyon just yet, but that would give us the tools, and then we could just hightail it. We could do we'll just make a quick trip. This would give us a little bit of a preview where some of the animals are in Timberwolf Mountain, some of the changes, and in Ash Canyon. We can just hoof it right to Miner's Follies, grab the tools, get out, and head over to Pleasant Valley, and just kind of move into the farmhouse. And then we can play around with the safe house customization, and we can start looking at the things we need to have in order to build the curing box and that, and we can start hunting more of the wildlife and setting up base and all that stuff. So, all right, sorry, didn't mean to grab you. The snow pants. Yeah, I think we lost our bedroll. Now, I'm not going to do another episode until after the 16th, so I can always go back and go take a peek, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything either, because when they do these updates and stuff, sometimes things do get lost and misplaced. I mean, the moose hide is a perfect example of that. I know we had a moose hide because we have all these cured guts, but we lost it. But then we have a moose right outside the door that shouldn't have respawned so quickly. So things like this are going to happen. I'm not going to get too worried about it. It's a sleeping bag. And again, if we were going to go back and get those tools in Ash Canyon, it's just a good excuse to go do that. But I think what we're going to do, we'll go grab a place to sleep out here, and we'll sleep in small chunks. Keep an eye on our temperature. And we definitely want to find a home with a bed at this point. And a soda. Sodas are important. They're good for your morale. And we need a good morale. Okay, so let's... Oh yeah, look at the temperature. Let's sleep like 3 hours. We should be fine for that. That's a long sleep. Any day now. Uh-oh. Oh, it's just... Is it... Leave the vehicle. We're just like in the dark. What the heck? Radio, leave vehicle. You can't even see the HUD. I really seriously thought there was something wrong with the game. I was ready to pause the recording. Oh, that was wild. I thought there was something wrong. I thought the sleep cycle. Okay, well, let's try 2 hours of sleep. See if we recover. It's the Aurora. It's causing us mental deficiencies. Temperature still look good. We're going to keep sleeping. Uh-oh. Why is the wolf all excited? Something scared the wolf. Well, we're still warm. We're going to keep sleeping. Let's not go quite that long. Let's not get crazy. Okay, getting closer to morning. 2 more hours. Getting colder, but we're still way safe. Okay, sun's coming up. I'm going to say 1 more hour. So anyway, I think I interrupted myself with the fact that I'm not going to record any more videos until after the second hotfix comes out. So I don't want to get too crazy with anything we do here. More or less just kind of want to find us a safe house. We may not even do any much for customization. We just may start moving. So, okay, we're rested. Let's see how much we can carry. And we'll start moving stuff. I think we'll take stuff that doesn't smell with us first. So we don't have much room at all. We can take all this because it doesn't smell anymore. Or we could shoot the floor and see if we could repair it now that Safe House customization is available. Take the books for fires. I love when they do that. It's so much fun. See, now we can have trophy rooms. We can put all this stuff we find. In fact, you know what? Let's take this with us, too. Don't need the bucket. How much? Oh, we're almost done. Let's just take what we got. We've got a whole bunch of stuff in the closet. In fact, you know what? Let's just... There we go. We're 5 pounds over. That's plenty. All right. Can you carry this around without shooting the floor? Nobody answered the question. What a pretty sunrise. And a beautiful day. So I'm thinking either the signal house or whatever you want to call it, the radio tower, is probably one of the better places to set up for me. That puts us very close to the exit to Keeper's Pass and not that far away from the Timberwolf Mountain exit. So let's go meander over there and establish a path, and we'll see what we run into here. do believe that is that. I think if we go that way, that's that little bridge. And that takes us to that little coal barn, which doesn't really give us much of a place to stay. And then the next place is the trailer that's up close to where Timberwolf Mountain is, so I think I would rather go set up shop at the signal tower, or whatever we want to call this. And I think the main reason I want to set up shop over here is just that it's got a workbench outside, and at this point, with safe house customization, you can tear those down and move them, build new ones. So we could move that inside if we wanted to. Oh, come on, wind, you're killing us here. We're already heavy, and so if we could do the safe house customization at that location, we could set us up a nice little base, and then we could bring our woodworking tools and build the curing station. And although it's not going to do much for the moose meat that we have, we'll have to cook all that. But we can definitely... Like, I need to be picking up more weight. Okay. Trying to gain my bearings here. I think that's kind of a shortcut where we want to go, but my inherent problem with Blackrock is not knowing where I am all the time. But let's follow the long route and see. And if it is kind of where I need to be, then we can take that shortcut on the way back. So far, I'm impressed with the lack of attention we're drawing, especially from the local authorities, who like to poke their nose in my business. Okay, so that's definitely a shortcut. Keep that in mind. And minus the wind. Sounds like Timberwolves. Yeah, I can see them in the distance. Let's see if we get Timberwolved. Thing is did we bring... Nope, we got a red flare. Two flares work better. But we can use a red flare. We can also be aggressive and shoot at them. Oh, here they come. Okay. Got him. Oh, look at you way up there. That wasn't a bad shot. Way to go, Annie Oakley. Reload. We did get their morale, though. Perfect. Let's go in here. I don't know if I want to reload in here, though. Let's take you. Probably going to need you. I don't know that we need more matches. Well, that was uneventful. We definitely need to get our marksman up. That's what we need to work on. We need to find us a mirror so we can shoot behind us. Okay. So that's the bridge. And I believe if you go down over here, you will find the exit to Keeper's Pass over to the left. Yeah, and this is where, if we're going to haul everything down here to set up shop down here, we definitely need to lean out. There's deer. There's a dead deer. Come on, wind. Hello. You went the other way. He'll die soon enough. Okay, so here is the radio station. Power station, signal station. We'll find out what the name of it is when we get over there. Oh, yay. Thank you, Win. But yeah, if we go down that way, I think there's a spot down that way. Somewhere along just past the bridge where you go down and you can leave and go to Keeper's Pass. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to set up shop here. And this is going to be a little bit of a haul to get everything over here. But I think this will be our local base of operations. Got lots of storage. We got lots of wood here. And like I said, we can actually tear this down, and then once we get the ability to rebuild it, we can put it inside. So let's see if we can do safe house customization in here. And survey says yes or no. Yes, we can. Okay, took a minute to load up. Oh, there's a battery. We can get us some more lead. Definitely want that. All right. This is exactly what we need. We just need a place that we can come and sleep and have supplies. We got storage space. And then we can also, you know, we can add onto this and move stuff around. You know, like if this desk is in the way, we can move it out. We can put it over here somewhere. Get it out of the way. These machines don't work. We can get all this stuff out of our way. So let's do this. Let's pick this stuff up out of the way. Oh, here we go. Camera film. Black and white. From what I understand, the camera is located very, very far away. So we probably should put this like in the locker. And then that way we can make notes as to where we're keeping it. But anyway, let's do this here. Let's go ahead and search the lockers, and then we'll... We didn't bring our pry bar? We left behind all our good stuff. Alright, let's put this stuff in here. No, Murdoch, I won't throw you in there. I know. You were concerned about that. That'll be good. I think we picked that one up. Let's put our extra pistol in there. Oh yeah, we still have bullets. It's fantastic. We have lots of empty shells too. I think our holdup was it gunpowder that was holding us up? Maybe it was gunpowder that was holding us up. But we definitely could break the car battery down, that's for sure. I see coffee and peanut butter underneath the cabinet. Switch box. Okay. More stuff there. So up until now, we haven't really done anything other than talk about some of this stuff. But if you're someone who doesn't want to do a spoiler and you don't want to see what uh, some of this stuff is about, this will be the part of the video where we actually are going to delve into the safe house stuff. So I know I have a viewer who mentioned something about not wanting to watch the Stalker series because he didn't want any spoilers. So what we'll do is make sure we set up a little chapter here, and then that way we know that, you know, he can watch the beginning part of the video and not have to worry about anything more than just talking about it if he's okay with that. But at this point, I would say cover your ears and cover your eyes. We're going to delve into the safe house. So we hit the Y key, and you'll see that this highlights everything. And then you get a one-time shot to clear junk, and that gets rid of all of the little bits and pieces on the floor. And then this is what I was talking about here, is we can now move stuff around, which is so cool. So like, let's say with this, like what I was talking about, let's say we don't want this desk in here anymore. We'd rather have this be our storage room. So we take the whole shooting match and we just bring it out here. You know, none of these machines in here work anymore. This desk works better out here anyway. And then we can just set up our desk in this space. And now we have more room out here for activities. We can invite friends over. You know what? We should put it down here. So we bump our knees into it when we sit down. So now if we wanted to, we could take this. We can move it in here. And we see we found a stem. Which is the one little caveat with the safe house thing is that it kind of highlights things and it shows you things and what have you. So but you know what? We're probably going to need those things later. And so without getting too crazy with customizations, we'll just tidy this up a little bit. Now we can't move that. I was hoping to get rid of that. Come on, really? Can we put you in the trash? We can hang it on the wall. Okay, that's our to-do list. We can move the phone, though. Should put the phone by the door. Can't take the radios out. See, now I would have liked to have gotten rid of this. But nevertheless, I guess you could hack that with a saw. But we can move the calendar, you know, like the calendar should be by the phone. That way we can call and set up, make appointments. That's important. And then we should be able to read the time in here, even though it's the same time all the time. But you should be able to have the clock and the phone, and you can set appointments up that way. That makes that work well. All right. So enough of that nonsense and silliness. But now we've made a room that's a little more condensed down. We can keep all of our stuff in here. We can set up this as, you know, for foods, and like we have all these crackers and all this coffee. And I know there's going to be a lot of people out there that are just like way super creative and who have been wanting this for a long, long time, are going to make some really cool stuff when it comes to this, being able to do safe houses and stuff. And I look forward to seeing what these very creative people come up with. I myself will do exactly what I did here. We may pick one particular house somewhere along the way to do something a little more in depth than this. Maybe we do a place where we can have a trophy room or something along that lines. That's why I think farmhouse and PV might be a good one. But I kind of like being able just to come in here and open this up so that we can use and do storage with it. Yeah, see, this we could break up. So I'll tell you what, let's do that and get that out of our way. Gunsmithing. Boy, do we need this book. We need that one desperately. Alright, so let's... Where's the film at? Okay, let's put the film in there. Transfer all. Transfer the wires. Tell you what, let's pick up all these fuses and wires. It's like real life, isn't it? It's super heavy. Okay. Put our radioactive broth over here. What else have we got that we can... These are all clothes we're wearing, right? Except for these. Put our ice skates down there. Okay, so we don't have anything in there. We're not traveling that far. In fact, you know what? Let's take the can. And we're not leaving this stuff here. We're just going to move it out of the way. We just tidied the room. And I go throw stuff on the floor. Okay, we got our one noisemaker. Let's harvest this. You don't need this right now. Or these. I think we can put the rifle down too. And all these shell casings. Although I don't really want to leave the shell casings behind just yet. Come on. I saw a green pixel. These aren't that heavy. Maybe we should see if we can't do some more ammunition. Okay. Didn't see that, the drop. And we're getting a little lighter. Midday, though. Let's harvest this battery. Cool. We've got dead now. Probably could save a sewing kit for sure. And I know this isn't the best place to put these at the moment, but let's just temporarily house these. And it's not like we're leaving for months. We're essentially going back to prison. Due to make a new bow. The do-it-yourself guide to gunsmithing techniques. Intended for hunters, but loved by the security-minded. Researching this will improve your gunsmithing skills. This might be a great book to read just about now to kill some time. And looking at the time, I'd see that we are just over an hour, so I'm not going to try to make my way back to the prison, but got a little taste of the safe house stuff. We just basically cleaned up, made a little workable space here. So now, if we do get back over here, we can add stuff. The other thing too that's cool is that we can pack stuff up from other locations and bring it over here. So if we wanted to get like some more lockers or some more storage in here, we could pack that up and haul it over here. So there's definitely some things we could do to increase storage in here without even having the woodworking tools. So like we could definitely move this bench, move this, get this stuff out of the way, line this up with lockers or other things. So there's things we can bring over to enhance this from other locations. So we can slowly tweak this out so that we have a nice little storage space built up here for this being our local hub for doing things here in town. This will be a little base of operations. But I think with that said, here, let's eat this. And let's see how much of this book we can read here. Yeah, go ahead. Just read the whole thing. Be perfect. There we go. Cool. Where does that put us for gunsmithing? Not far from 4. So maybe we can do some more gunsmithing stuff, get to 4, and then redo our ammo. But getting all these to 5 is going to be a task, though. But we're getting closer on a couple of them. Fire starting's got a ways to go. I'm going to keep reading the books for sure. Those are important. Don't have much water left. We took our water very quickly. Well, let's drink what we have. Do we have any other books we can read? Do we have any goodies we can do? We don't have a sandstone. I think we had a firearm kit. Yeah, let's grab that for the moment. And do something productive here before we go to sleep. And there we go. Our wonderful tree shooter is ready for prime time. I can't complain. Did a very nice job of hitting that timber wolf that was howling, and then the other timber wolf. Well, that'd be something too to get a gun rack. Hang the gun up. We don't want to carry it. Okay. Tell you what, let's eat a bag of beef jerky. And we'll drink whatever water we've got left. And let's bed down for 10 hours. And when we wake up, it'll be like we're starting a brand new episode. We're fully rested. It's almost morning. Here, let's just do this. Like I said, I hate to leave. Oh, very late Aurora. And the radio came on. Okay, here we go. It's morning. We're completely out of fluids. That's okay. We'll drink a tea. Here, let's leave one more hour. $62 days. Oops. Stand up, Astrid. Okay. And that will do it for this episode. Didn't really get to delve into too much of the DLC stuff, but that's fine. That's, I kind of wanted to hold off on getting too far ahead in recordings and then make the DLC, content not show up until months from now and what have you. So this kind of worked. You got to see a little bit of what's out there, but we've got a lot more to tinker with and do with this run. So we're going to keep just kind of plowing along. So next episode, we probably will just continue what we're doing. We're going to keep moving stuff. The Timberwolf pack hopefully will be thinned out a little bit where we can move all that meat and everything down. Probably have to make a couple of trips, but let's get this base set up, get it all ready to go, and then we will either go through Keeper's Pass and head into PV, or we'll go back to AC and get the tools. But either direction, whatever. I'd like to go get the tools probably more than anything because we're closer to AC here than going through Pleasant Valley, and the other two places they're at are quite a ways away from here. So probably best to just go back just to make a long walk type of video, and we'll explore the new wildlife and we'll go from there. But probably next episode for sure, which I won't record until after the Hotfix 2 comes out on the 16th, in case there are any major fixes and corrections. I think the trader gets some fixes, which will be good before we test that and everything. But we'll record next week's videos after the update for sure as best we can. So anyway, thank you very much for watching, and we will catch you on the next one.